Hi there, welcome to Night Sky Wisdom and Tarot. I'm Alex and I'm here to bring you your Pisces love reading. So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, whichever resonates the most for you. Also, welcome cross watchers. Remember, the roles can be reversed, so whichever way it applies, that's how you take it. And also remember that this is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. It's impossible. But if you are on this energy wave and it resonates with you, make sure to subscribe so that you'll know when I upload more content for you. Also, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. It really helps get my content out to more people who need to see it. So I'm going to do a 6-card spread on you and the person you're interested in, and then I'm going to clarify as necessary to give more insight. How's everyone doing? I'm a little bit under the weather, but not so much that it's really got me unable, sometimes it affects. I'm going to show you these cards up close too, because this my setting. Hold on, let me shift something real quick. I'm a little under the weather, but not so much. Is that better? Sorry, y'all. But not so much that it has me unable to really like tap in, if that makes sense. It's just a little bit of that good old allergy issue. Okay. And again, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this so there's not so much of a glare. But I'll show you the cards up close. Ooh. Okay. So, it looks like Pisces, you might be in a state of mourning a loss. And they are in the state of being very much ready to give and very intuitive and in their power. So this could create kind of an imbalance in the connection right off the top, because you have some assessing of damage that you're still doing. And maybe even if you're not assessing the damage, you're still heavily focused energetically on what you've lost in the past. Maybe it was a relationship, maybe it was some finances, maybe it was just unexpected outcomes or undesirable outcomes from the past. But when I say focus or energetically focus, what I mean is your heart space is still in the pain of the loss. Even if you're not day by day still processing and thinking about what happened, you're still holding on to what the hell happened. You know what I mean? Like your heart is not open or not available fully to receive, even if you're not aware of it. But they're very much in a seemingly healed space with a lot of love and abundance to offer. It's almost like they're waiting for you, though, to be done grieving so that you can even look at them and look at this connection. And again, remember, the roles can be reversed. So somebody's in pain and the other person is patiently not waiting on them, but they're in position in their power, so that when the person who is healed and in their power comes to them, they're open and ready to give and to receive. The connection itself shows temperance. So this is going to require some patience, but it's also indicating that their tools are available for this connection to manifest. But it's gonna take some time. There's healing taking place right now on one side of this connection, and the person whether it's you or them, has the ability and the tools and the wherewithal and the self-awareness to engage and embrace in this healing. But because their Five of Cups energy is there, it's still in the beginning stages. The strengths, in the strength position, we have the Six of Cups. So this is what will allow for the patience for this relationship to grow, because there is a definite soulmate connection, a familiarity, something that feels like home with this connection. And when it feels like home and it feels like family, not necessarily, of course, meaning that there's an absence of romantic connection, but it means like this is somewhere you're supposed to be, someone you're supposed to know, or maybe it really is someone that you've known for a long time and maybe has been in a friend type position with you. But either way, because of that, it establishes the groundwork and the framework for patience with the person who needs to be to go through this healing phase. In this Six of Cups card, one person is a child, the other person is an older child given a gift. And I really feel that this cup that is being given, when you look at this Temperance card, which is very indicative of patience, is that patience. It's that gift of understanding and compassion. Again, that does not mean that you're waiting or they're waiting around for you or you're waiting for them. It just means that I understand what you're going through. And allow yourself the time to heal. The obstacle could be Page of Wands, which is very much, let me tell you about the Page of Wands, okay? We know pages are less mature energy, and when you add a wand to that, what you got? You got a player. So the obstacle with this could be that one or both of you is very much about their life out in these streets. Now, the thing about the Page of Wands is just because they come at you with their wand, it doesn't mean they're out offering their heart out, but there is definitely some tipping and dipping of this stick, right? So it's in the challenge position or the weakness position, because it could, whenever you get engaged in physical relationships, even if it's not a relationship, you open the door for an extended connection with a person, either because you have an and you end up procreating, or you end up forming these bonds with people who you otherwise wouldn't be bonded to, but because the sexual connection is there, the physical connection is there, it ties you up and it keeps you from what's meant for you. So be aware, if this is you, Pisces, that especially if you're still healing, right? To be cautious about this energy. Going into things like, this isn't who I really want, but this is who I'm going to utilize to entertain me while I'm waiting on the person I really want. This is something that could create more challenges than they're worth. And if this is the other person and you're the one that's healing, understand that, you know, you kind of don't have any control over that, and you just got to let them do them. But they could very well end up combined. Ooh, that too. But tied to a person that they don't really have that type of connection with, but because they're kind of entertaining themselves, that is what, you know, they could be tied up to a few different people. And then the outcome of this relationship shows that it has the potential for equal give and take. I'm going to put it like this, though, because relationship outcomes, I will always let you guys know, are very dependent upon the people in the relationship. We have free will. So the energy is Six of Pentacles. The outcome cards can often be, depending on what surrounds them or what leads up to them in the spread, they can be upright, they can be reversed. And I read reversals based off of energy, right? Because one person is still healing and the other person is in position of power, this can go one of two ways. This can lead to an equal give and take if one person heals before approaching this connection. But if not, and you engage in it too soon, out of fear of missing out, out of fear of someone else getting the person, all of that good stuff. You end up with a Six of Pentacles in reverse, which is someone who takes advantage of the fact, even if it's not consciously taking advantage, it's an uneven power dynamic. Then you have a person who is giving, and not only are the other people only able to take because they can't give back to the relationship, but eventually the person realizes, I may not be getting back the pentacles that I'm putting out or the emotional cups that I'm putting out, but I can use this to manipulate the situation to my favor. This is very much, I'm hearing, trauma bond. So be careful about how you two bond and when you two bond. Let's do a little bit of clarifying. Let's clarify this Five of sorry, hold on. Let's clarify this Five of Cups energy. Which is showing up on your side of this spread, Pisces. Let's clarify. Five of Cups, Spirit. Can I get some more details about this loss or the state of mind of this person in this connection? Spirit, can I get clarity? Ooh, no, too many. Spirit, can I get clarification on, okay. Eager to talk here. So it definitely looks like the loss was a relationship. Somebody got abandoned. And they were in a committed connection. And the person definitely formally committed. So they were either married or they lived together, or something about them was formally connected to each other with a King of Wands. And King of Wands is very passionate, very attractive, very fiery, but they have the tendency when in their dark, more of their dark energy, to not be very faithful sometimes, especially if they, because it's the King of Wands, if they feel like if they're opportunistic, right? So it's about passion and fire, right? But also, if they're, again, on the dark side of that energy, if they see a connection they feel like can benefit them in some other way, they have the tendency to be very strategic about where they offer this fire and this passion. And so they quickly left this connection, which left this person in a state of grief. And when people do that, you know, it really messes. I don't care how confident or secure, how much you know your value, it really messes with your mind. So I totally understand why, if this is you, Pisces, or the other person, time is needed for healing. Let's clarify this Queen of Cups, the other side of the connection. Ooh. Six of Swords. Woo! Six of Swords, Four of Swords, Nine of Swords. Well, now what's going on here? This person apparently too has had to leave from some kind of rocky situation. It may or may not have been a relationship. I don't know that that's a relationship, but they're definitely actually in a state of trying to find rest and reprieve. So this goes to show sometimes what lies beneath. This person has experienced some heartache too. Some disappointments too. They've had to leave some things behind that really get them in their head, have them up at night. But I think the difference in this situation, and I mean, it's different for everybody, But when you get left and abandoned versus when you finally decide to leave, it can have a different course of healing. And maybe that's why this person still has some remnants of the past, but they made the decision to move on from it. So there's a little more comfort in knowing that they made that choice and they know that it was the best for them, but it still has some residual energy that when it hits them, it keeps them, you might see them all of a sudden stressed and you don't know what's going on, or a little bit agitated and you're not sure why. Well, they are still dealing with like kind of the whiplash effect of that situation. So one of you was abandoned and the other person had to abandon and jump ship. So let's clarify this Page of Wands. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. We have Knight of Cups, Magician. One more card on these, Spirit, please, to clarify this Page of Wands energy. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Somebody here has a tendency to be a big old hoe. No, I'm just kidding. They got it, but okay, I won't call you a hoe, but you a player or a playette. I feel like okay, Knight of Cups, offering up love, a couple of Magician card, manifesting, but it also could be in the reverse. I'm seeing it in the reverse. So you know how, or they know how to manipulate people to get what they want out of them, and they're very attractive as well. And so that, in combination with this Page of Wands, they're really able to utilize what they have to get what they want. And that's either you or this person. I almost feel like it's you, Pisces. And the reason I say that is because, especially when you have been played and abandoned, you might be looking to regain your power back by kind of entertaining different people and you using either your masculine your masculine energy or your feminine wiles to draw people in, and it gives you a sense of control again, but it's not real and it's not permanent, and it leads you to continue to seek that in order to get some reprieve from the pain that you may be feeling. So if it's you, Pisces, I want you to just exercise some caution, because this connection, really, I feel like there is a strong, deep bond, but healing needs to take place. And it's hard to heal when you're so focused on being out there in them streets, right? Somebody needs to sit down, and more than just for the connection, but for themselves. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So this has the potential to actually be an equal give and take situation. If the maturity is there and the patience is there and the willing to work on establishing a foundation is there, and the willing to allow the cycle of pain to end. So here's what I'm going to tell you, Pisces, whether it be you or the other person. This cycle of pain can't end unless there's some stillness and some rest, as indicated by this Four of Swords under this Queen of Cups energy, right? Being a player or a playette only gets you temporary reprieve. It only gets you temporary confidence boost. But it's not real, because that person doesn't really know you. So who is it that's obtaining the accolades? Who's getting they don't really know you. this connection is something that is on a deeper level that can be cultivated and grown into something very beautiful, an equal give and take situation. But if you or they keep seeking a boost of confidence from the outside world, well, then you won't, it'll continue to be a cycle of pain and pleasure. You never get to the Ten of Swords because you don't allow the Ten of Swords. And I stand corrected because I said, Pisces, it could be you if you were the one that was left. But I also now remember that this person was in Nine of Swords energy, right? 10 is completion. So if there's somebody who keeps going back to Nine of Swords energy, they don't like that feeling, then they go, to find a little temporary, energy boost, confidence booster from these flings, from these shallow connections, and then they end up feeling good for a while. Then they end up realizing, hey, really this just drained me, and it put me right back into that same energy. And it's a cycle that needs to end. So I'm about to give you the realest love message ever. This connection has potential, but whether it reaches its full potential is really up to the person who likes to seek out other people to avoid the pain of past disappointments. It's up to them to step out of that energy and decide that they're ready to mature into the Queen of Wands, maybe, instead of this Page and this Knight. I see financial abundance. I see full of passion. I see there being a lot of love to offer, a lot of love that's naturally there, a connection that's naturally there that can be cultivated with patience. Patience, passion, intuition, understanding, and healing. But as this person is operating right now, it doesn't really foster the ground. It doesn't really encourage the groundwork for a stable foundation. So I hope this helps, Pisces. I'll be doing a career reading for you guys next. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. And until next time, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, stay out of trouble. All right, bye.